It's a really exciting time to be in the world of gene therapy right now, because for the first time we have the opportunity to cure neurological diseases that affect tens of millions of people.
Current treatments really only target the symptoms of a disease, whereas gene therapies can, for the first time, have the potential to target the underlying causes.
Right now it's a very expensive exercise getting a gene therapy to market.
Unfortunately, many drugs fail at that last hurdle from preclinical development to clinical trials. And one of the major reasons for that is the failure to be able to effectively and safely deliver a drug at therapeutic doses to brain and CNS volumes which are going to be therapeutically effective.
For a gene therapy to be successful, one should ideally deliver 1 to 10 transgenes per neuron in effective brain volumes. Now this means delivering approximately 100 million viral genomes per centimetre cubed. Now this isn't possible with systemic delivery without dose-limiting toxicity, and particularly liver toxicity, because the blood-brain barrier greatly limits entry into the brain. Delivery into the spinal fluid doesn't resolve this problem because it rapidly exits into the systemic circulation, and its entry into the CNS is down a steep concentration gradient, and transduction is both limited and patchy. And here lies another problem, that if you over-transduce neurons, deliver too much protein into them, you kill them. And so the actual dose you need to achieve is very finely balanced between underdosing and overdosing.
We have the solution to that, and that is direct drug delivery to the brain using a technique called convection enhanced delivery. This allows us to minimize the risk of off-target systemic side effects and also minimize the dose of drug required, therefore saving pharma and biotech companies vast amounts of money. CED is a combination of technology and technique, and what we do is deliver drugs directly into the brain parenchyma using very fine microcatheters. The Neurochase acute delivery system aims to be the best in class by addressing the limitations of currently available drug delivery systems, which must be inserted within an MRI scanner, with surgical procedures taking up to 18 hours.
And so this makes the surgery very difficult to scale in that setting.
And to address that challenge, the Neurochase acute delivery system can be inserted in a standard neurosurgical theatre.
All the surgical planning to target specific areas of the brain are being done before the patient even gets to the operating theatre. So you can have sort of semi-automatic planning of what you're going to do before you even start. So when the patient comes into the operating theatre, you know exactly every move that's going to be made by the surgeon, by the robot, exactly the depth of penetration of your devices, and they can go in very, very quickly. So much so that we believe we can do this under local anaesthesia within a very short period. Getting cannulas in probably within 10 minutes each, and then getting the patient out of theatre, and then you infuse while they're awake. So the most important thing here is neurological feedback from the patient.
We've partnered with blue chip suppliers to ensure that our system can be rolled out efficiently to neurosurgical centres around the world.
As soon as a gene therapy for a major neurological disease, such as Huntington's disease, becomes approved, then suddenly you're going to require the ability to treat hundreds of thousands of people.
And what this means is that when it comes to scaling up from clinical trials to approved treatments, we will be able to help pharma and biotech make that transition. Currently, Neurochase is helping a range of biotech startups, as well as some of the largest pharma companies in the world, to develop their neurological disorder treatments from preclinical development to clinical trials. What we can offer is a bespoke consultancy service, helping to develop preclinical study design, protocols for clinical testing, and also help companies make that transition to approved treatments.
There's a phenomenal opportunity here to be able to make a real impact on neurological diseases, and this has got to be done with a safe and scalable solution, and that is what I believe Neurochase can provide.